Just a few weeks ago, we told you about the state's plan to reject federal funding that helps health clinics prevent the spread of HIV.
Now, state leaders are considering a move to reject federal dollars, a lot of them, that help pay for public education. News Channel 5's Chris Davis digs into a plan some lawmakers call brilliant and others call incredibly short-sighted.
Inside this publication, as thick as a phone book, is Tennessee's proposed budget. More than 30% of our funding comes from the federal government, yet Tennessee's Speaker of the House is now considering sending some of that money back.
We think we can fund it ourselves.
Specifically, about $1.8 billion the state receives from the feds for education. It makes up about a fifth of what we spend for grade schools in Tennessee. Sexton says they're considering being the first state in the nation to reject that funding so that there are no strings attached.
There's tests that the federal government passes down that forces the teachers to do some tests in the classrooms that they don't think it measures anything, that they don't like doing.
And promised the state would take over all existing federal programs.
So all these people who are saying, oh, you're going to do away with IDEA, you're going to do away with school lunch program, you're going to do away with Title I, that's all bogus. The state will pick up the cost and still fund those things, but we will be free of the federal regulations.
We continue to just undermine the public education system statewide.
But Democrats say Tennesseans are helping pay for those federal education dollars through their own income taxes.
You're really making Tennessee taxpayers pay twice for the same underfunded public school system in the state of Tennessee. That is completely fiscally irresponsible and jeopardizes the entire future of this state.
They also called the concern about testing ironic.
All of us are concerned about over-testing, but you have to remember this is the same leadership that passed a third grade retention law that placed the entire emphasis on a single standardized test as to whether or not third graders could progress to the fourth grade.
Your third grade retention law requires TCAP testing scores, so would this new model not require standardized testing, or how would that work if testing is the issue?
It would allow the state to come up with their own standardized testing, things that are important. Work with the teachers, work with the teacher association, work with the administrators.
But with a phone book worth of state agencies requesting more and more funding each year, Democrats wonder if the money couldn't be put to better use on another page.
When we could be using those very same tax dollars to invest in increasing access to health care, to improving and actually building out a 21st century transportation infrastructure system.
Chris Davis, News Channel 5.
Thank you, Chris. Of course, the full legislature and the governor would have to sign off on the move to reject the federal education funding. In a statement to News Channel 5, the governor's office says he is open to the idea.